Hey, we're against Mono Blue Delver. This hand is unkeepable and also very bad against Mono Blue Delver. So even if I had a colored mana, I would just mulligan this. That's a good hand. I'm actually gonna have to top that, just from how this hand's gonna play out. It is unfortunate that it's against Mezzle, because they play a above average number of dazes, and daze is going to be very good against me here. I'm going to turn 3 research, and they'll probably daze it, and that is why I have to keep this dignitary. Huh? They didn't have the ninja at least. Let's see. Well, they're definitely going to blind flip that Delver next turn. Like 100%, right? That's just how Delver decks work. Tron? Is Tron good here? I think Tron's good here. Dave's gonna be good here, though. Unfortunately, I don't know what I can do about Days. Like, since I only have the one colored mana, I can't just wait. I have to play something next turn, otherwise I'm just gonna get time walked. It's not like I'm gonna get 3 free turns. So I'm just going to run out research and hope they counterspell that. If they don't counterspell it, if they do daze it, I'm going to be in trouble. Oh, this is good. This is really good for me now. Now daze is dead. I get to play Dignitary next turn and then resolve Muldrifter turn after. Oh, are they made? Oh, they're gushing. Alright. Cool. Fairy Miscreant into Fairy Miscreant? Yeah, they do. Alright. Let's see if they have a ninja. If they just tap out for ninja, I get to slam Muldrifter. Nope. All right. I'm gonna lead on Dignitary. The coward's away. It doesn't get sprited yet, so might as well. And here's the counterspell. Sweet. All right. Yeah. Okay. Good. If they're gonna gush into counterspell, that'd be much worse for them. All right. Next turn, I get to go Muldrifter. Hopefully, draw some good stuff. All right. The second counterspell is unfortunate, but whatever. Alright. We're jamming Muldrifter. That was underwhelming. I'm dead to Vapor Snag. I think. I guess I can draw a Grotto and not be dead, but Snap's fine, whatever. I need to draw something pretty... Oh, they have the mutagenic growth. Alright, okay, I'm dead. Or they're going to try to draw into mutagenic growth. Stupid Delver blind flips. I'm not dead. That's cool. Grotto? Condescend. Not gonna do it. Oh, I have no green mana, so... and he hits lethal, so I'm just gonna evoke the Muldrifter. I whiffed. Alright. No real way around that. I could have tried to condescend my own spell, but that gets owned by basically everything. And I would have kept the Moen's piece, so I couldn't have drawn the green mana. Alright, whatever. We've got options. And hopefully we don't have to run against a turn 1 Delver again. Quicksand is good. Fingraph is medium. Don't need Capsize, don't need Pulse. Don't need Moment's Peace for sure. Crop rotation's bad. What is Nizzle working with on the current lists? Oh, they're off Bone Splitter entirely? I like that. Nizzle always just has a really clean list. Pulse is not unreasonable. Condescend's probably terrible on the... Well... Yeah, it's terrible. Well... Okay, it gets dispelled and it's bad against days. Alright, yeah. It's fine. It's gone. I'm just gonna keep my 25 lands in. Everything here is good, right? Looks good to me. Boom. I would like to play first. It sounds great. Okay. Gonna go Prism. Not Delver, at least. If I get a Grotto... Ooh. I'm gonna play Prism. Let's see what happens. I need to draw a land. Could have just run out map, but I think I'd rather just try to draw lands. Oh, ninja? Sweet. Alright, cool. I get to kill this ninja with Fire Blast. Hopefully I draw a land, so I don't have to worry about days. Alright, I can't let the ninja hit me. If I get the map dazed, whatever. Alright, pass. Double Miscreant, pretty good. At least I don't have to face down the Flip Delver. Land. Slam land. Jeez. I get nut drawed against Delver decks pretty often, don't I? This is not usual, by the way. I think I need to draw a land. I don't think playing a map and then getting a land and playing it is worthwhile. Yeah. This at least gives me a chance to win the game. If I had just gotten a Tron land, next turn I am still dying to counter spells. You have another ninja. Yeah, they do. Alright. At least I don't get dazed. What? They should definitely ninja here. Unless they're planning on auguring. Holy moly. Okay then. If I win this game, I'm going to be very happy with my deck. Oh. Drawing a land's not bad. I wish I had drawn a... If I had just naturally drawn Tron there, it'd been great, but... I'm leading on Oracle, so I can just play a Prism. It probably is going to get annulled, but that's fine. I just want to play multiple spells a turn. Next turn I can lead on... I can play 3 spells next turn. And getting a creature in play is also good against Ninja. Yeah, they get to draw 2 cards off of it. And I don't care about days. In fact, if I could have used this Prism to just boomerang one of their lands, I would have. I would have chosen to. I don't need any more colored mana, so... Alright, they definitely have a Sprite, but there's not much I can do about that. So I'm going to lead on Dignitary, and then I get to draw a bunch of cards. Unless my opponent has Sunken City or something, I'm going to be perfectly fine with this sequence, as long as I can draw spells. Which is not guaranteed. I'm going to go ahead and Compulsive, not Oracle. I just want to draw more. Did I leave that Pulse in? I did not. That's going to be unfortunate. Alright. On the plus side, my opponent can't ninja the Sprite back and cast it, so they can ninja Miscreant and cast it, but that's much easier to combat. Next turn, I get to evoke Muldrifter Flicker. Do they have another Sprite in hand? Do they have 6 fairies in the top 20 cards? Because that would be very unfortunate. I have Pyroblast still in my deck. I can just lead on Dignitary. If they try to Sprite it, I'll go ahead and get a counterspell and counter it. The way I did this, it does get It does make me get a Pyroblast instead of a Prohibit. Because otherwise I'll get dazed. I could have played my land first, but I chose not to. I'm going to go ahead and get an Oracle into play. If this doesn't resolve, then we'll go ahead and flicker here. And if I get a Pyroblast, I will just Pyroblast, even though I'll get dazed. Because my opponent can't have everything. I would have countered the Dignitary, by the way. It wouldn't have worked out for them. But this also did not work out for them. Because I get a free turn with all of my mana. What am I doing with my mana? Huh. Oh. Well, that makes it easy, doesn't it? I'm just going to play Muldrifter. I can double counterspell. They have a third Sprite? No. Okay. Go ahead and do it this way. And counter this one. See if this resolves. They probably have Augurs in hand or stuff like that. I need this wall to resolve, so I'm going to land a Muldrifter instead. If it gets dazed, that's fine. Definitely swinging. I wouldn't have swung with the Dignitary if I didn't draw another one. I don't want it to die and then not be able to flicker it, but since I have the other Dignitary, if they want to block, I'll trade for sure. Am I gonna win this game? Jesus. First things first, we'll start with Dignitary. Okay. I'm not gonna make my land drop any normal way, so I'm just gonna play the map. Oh, they have a null now. That's unfortunate for them. I get to get back wall. I get the wall back to flicker, but I don't think I should run it out. Let's swing and see what they do. I've given my opponent a lot of chances to run their dazes out. And I'm just gonna pass. This might be cowardly. I might be able to get a free flicker in. My opponent plays an Augur. I will try to get a free flicker in. They played a land and played nothing? Alright, we're flickering into turn. Cool. I've got the teachings for the other flicker, so... And they only have one card left. Right-click, attack with all. And we will try to flicker our Dignitary to win the game. And the game is indeed over if this happens. Because my opponent might be able to get blocks in, but I'm going to be up lots of cards. Alright. I beat a quad miscreant draw. I had early Tron, but I beat a quad miscreant draw. Was that the game I missed a land drop? Yes, it is. Wow. Okay, this deck is a very good mono-blue matchup. I have so many most-counter threats. Yeah, they have a bunch of counters, but I have way more threats than they have counters. So if I hit Tron, I'm going to win a vast majority of the time. And a lot of their counters are situational. Spellstutter Sprite, in that situation, not situational. They can counter basically everything. But when I ran that Dignitary out on turn, when they had the two miscreants, they couldn't sprite it. They had to use actual counter spell. I don't know, whatever. I'm looking at my deck. Give me a second. I don't think Dispel's worth playing. It's just too bad against Sprite. But they do have a null and their own Dispels. So I might be able to set up a situation where I want that Dispel. course, I also might want Pulse. Keeping in Quicksand for sure. It's good against Ninja, even if my opponent kept in Mutagenic Growth. I assume Mezzle knows my deck list and knows that Mutagenic Growth is not good. And if they're bringing in Dispels and Annuls, they have to cut something, and that something is probably going to be 3 Mutagenic Growth and maybe at 1 days and a snap, or 2 snaps on the play, something like that. Maybe they just cut all the snaps, but snap is really good with their own augurs and their own sprites, so it's just momentary blink with them. What am I doing with the rest of my deck? Only 30 seconds left. My god. That clock's going so fast. I don't want a piece. It's just so bad. Alright. This Pulse could be a Dispel or a Fangraph. I'm keeping, but this hand is liable to die. Turn 1 Delver. Alright. If I have turn 1 Delver passed with all their mana up, I'm going to be dead. Most likely. Because they're just going to counter the Prism. I'm not going to be able to run a Pyroblast into their open mana. They didn't blind flip? Wow, their Delver must be bugged. Do you have a Ninja? I'll just kill the Ninja then. Not the situation I want to be using Pyroblast in, but you do what you gotta do. Oh, I drew another land at least. Days? No days? No days. Alright, cool. Drawing my 3rd land makes me a little bit happier with my situation. I guess I play a land first. To play around days. Not exactly thrilling, but... Oh, they're gonna annul it? They're gonna actual counterspell it? Wow, that's really good for me. Yeah, countering Prism's really nice. Of course, they have the blind flip, but it was an annul. Nice. Countering the Prism against Tron is very nice in a lot of situations, but in this situation, I've got 4 lands and I have the Grotto, so... Oh, they have done... What the hell? They were sandbagging Delve... Oh, Jesus Christ. Can I just not get Nutdrawed against once? I'm going to play Oracle because my opponent might not blind flip the Delvers. Damn it. I beat the Nutdraw in game 2. Do I really need to beat another Nutdraw in game 3? Come on. Alright, my opponent's hand is a Null and Growth. If I draw a untapped land, I slam Dignitary and then pray. I did not. I guess compulsive. God damn it. Like, I keep getting nut drawn against when I'm playing against Delver on these challenges. My opponent had quad Miscreant double Sprite in game 2 and I managed to beat it. I could have beaten this stupid triple Delver draw, but I couldn't because they blind flipped them. They played the first Delver, blind flipped. They played 2 more Delvers and blind flipped. Of course, if my opponent doesn't counter Prism, I also just die. Because they just counter the Dignitary and I'm dead. But... oh, that's really frustrating. Let's hope that's not going to happen anymore. Also, ban Delver.